morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all very well, and I forgot to say this in the last vlog. Hello November. I'm so excited that it is November. As I was saying in my last vlog, or in my last couple of vlogs, I'm just so excited. I feel like we are truly in the Christmas season now and all the good things are coming up. What's been happening? So to give you a bit of an update on my health, I'm actually feeling so much better. I've managed to kind of like take control of the dizziness, and now rather than feeling like dizzy all the time, it's more of just sort of it happens now and again, and I'll just take a moment, sit down, have a glass of water, and it kind of eventually just stops. And like when I wake up in the morning, I'm not anywhere near as bad as I was, so that's really good, and it's just making my life so much better. You know, a lot of people said this is something that might come again, and it's probably something that I'm going to have to live with, so I'm conscious of that. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, and it's just nice to be able to actually like get on with things. But as I said, I'm taking things at a much slower pace. So yeah, this morning I've already dropped the girls off at school, and I'm just now gonna just do a quick bit of makeup. I'm putting on this vitamin C daily UV glow from Garnier. This is like my go-to at the moment for like those days when I want to wear a bit of makeup but don't want to wear a full face, if you know what I mean. It just kind of makes me look a little bit more glowy and a little bit more alive. Plus I love that it's got the 50+ SPF in it, because I've been using some new retinol, and obviously it's important when you use retinol that you put on your SPF, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1, which I'm here for. Anything that makes my life easier, I'm here for it. So yeah, just a little bit of like makeup, and then we're going to get on with the day. I need to walk the dog. She is desperate for a trot down the lane, and it's just such a nice day today. Like you can see, it's kind of like nice and it's sunny. It's not warm, but it's sunny. It's just like the most perfect autumnal kind of day. So we're going to take her out and look at the leaves, and just be just so nice. Like nature just makes me so happy. So I'm going to go outside and do that. I've also got a big delivery today, as my Peloton bike is arriving. So as you guys know, when I went out to New York, I was given the very honourable title of being a Peloton ambassador, and I've finally taken delivery, or I'm taking delivery today, of the bike in the house, and I'm really excited for it. However, there's always a however or a but. I don't know where I'm going to put it. As you know, I don't live in the biggest house, and Christmas is coming up, and I'm just like, where am I putting this bike? So I'm going to get it delivered, have them set it up, and then we'll make a decision about where it's going to go. It might be that for the time being, when I'm like filming the content and stuff, that I have it downstairs, because I know that they want it to sort of be in a position where there's a lot of space around me. But then on a day-to-day basis, I think I might move it upstairs onto the landing, so that it's still usable but isn't in the living room. Because for Christmas this year, I have got, let me count quickly, 7 adults and 2 children and a dog in this house. So the Christmas tree alongside the Peloton bike might be a little bit interesting. So yeah, we will see what's going to go down with that when it arrives. I don't think I've shown you guys this yet. This is a new blush that I got from Rode. It's the Toasted Teddy. And honestly, this gives me the most beautiful, like, blush cheeks, but also it's kind of got like almost like a sheen in it. So it's almost like a highlighter at the same time. I love it. I honestly, like, I just love it. So I'll just blend that in quickly. Can you see? It's so pretty. And I always just like to dab any extra bit just across my nose like that. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows and get some mascara on, and then we will head out the door and take Phoebe for a walk. So you know when we went out for a walk last time and she was just jumping in puddles everywhere? Well, I kind of took matters into my own hands and I had her groomed. Have I shared her since she's been groomed? I'm not sure. She's been groomed and she's looking very beautiful. Do you want to come here? Do you want to come say hello to everybody? Come and say hello. Here she is, the star of the show, Phoebe. She's been groomed and she's looking so much better. I quite like her when she's a bit shorter, especially on her paws, because as we know, this doggy is a puddle jumper. She's a puddle jumper. She loves jumping in all the muddy puddles, don't you? Yes, Mummy, I do. I love jumping in all the muddy puddles. Yes, I know. She is just, yeah. Oh, she's so cute. Look how cute she is. Oh, the little snuffly nose. So yeah, she's now got a coat to wear for when we go out. And she's already very excited. And here she is, looking as cute as ever. Look at it. It's just perfect. She can still go to the toilet in it, as you can see. I just love how she trots. Hello. Are you going to show everyone your doggy outfit? Your doggy coat? No? She's like, Mummy, enough of this. Just take me for a walk. Okay, let's go for a walk. What an absolutely glorious walk. Like, we've seen cows, horses, we've followed down the road some ponies. We've met some really lovely people as well. Like, Phoebe just loves meeting people. She is obsessed with everybody. Anyone who will give her attention and strokes, and she licks them and she's all like, I love you. She's just honestly such a sweet little dog. Yeah, beautiful day. The sun is out. The trees are just this gorgeous colour at the moment. I love this time of year. I really do. I also love that it's not too cold as well. Hang on. Just a bit windy. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful walk. We're now going to head home as I've just had a call from the delivery team from Peloton who are dropping it off. And they're going to be there in 20 minutes. So exciting, very exciting. Oh, she's in the puddles. She's in the puddles. Well, that was good timing. I literally walked through the door and was cleaning Phoebe's paws and drying her off, and the doorbell went and I was like, oh, it's the Peloton delivery. So I quickly scurried into the living room and told them that I was going to set up the cameras. They said that was fine. So yeah, it has arrived. Honestly, the service of that was so good. They called me in advance. They said that they were coming, gave me a time slot, and then arrived, and they set it all up for me as well, which I wasn't expecting. I thought I would be setting it up, but no, they set it all up for me. They connected it all to the internet, and here she is, my new Peloton bike. I'm very excited to try it. The only time I ever went on one of these was when I was in New York. So to actually now have one in my house is very, very cool. They did say it's extremely heavy, which I can confirm after just trying to lift it. It is. So here she is in all her glory. How lovely is that? I honestly, when things like this happen, I just do feel very incredibly lucky and very grateful that this is my job. Like, how incredibly cool. So this is in no way part of any ad for Peloton. In fact, all my work with Peloton is over on TikTok. So if you want to go and check it out over there, you can. But I just thought I'd show you guys it in case anyone is interested. Like, how cool. So Peloton actually did a couple of upgrades on this is their newest version of their bike. So the upgrades included, and what I learned about in New York, is that they have a larger screen, a fan, a phone tray, because that was one of the most requested things apparently when they were asking their users what they wanted. And also the screen now turns all the way around, I believe. Yes, like so. So very, very cool piece of kit. It also has AI in it, and it sets you up with your own like workout plan. I've obviously learnt about it, but I need to refresh my memory and kind of learn more, if you know what I mean, like work out how I'm going to use it and fit it into my everyday life. But I just think it's really, really fantastic, like piece of kit. Like the quality is obviously incredible. And then I now get to have one in my house. And I think it's going to be a massive game changer for me in terms of like my fitness, because I really struggle with finding time to get to the gym. And now I have no excuses. I have absolutely zero excuses. So yeah, I love it. The only thing now is I've got to work out where she's going to go, because she can't stay in the middle of the living room. So I'll have a little think about that. If you guys have any suggestions, because you all know my house back to front as well. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. It's very heavy. I've just tried to move it and it is insanely heavy. So don't know where she's going to live, but for the time being, I will just leave her there. One thing that it came with that actually was the most exciting part of the whole experience for me was that it comes with a lock. So you can lock the pedals, which is brilliant because I know that my kids are going to want to have a go on this. And the last thing I want is them going on it when I'm not in the room, or even just going on it at all, to be honest with you. But yeah, the lock is a good feature. So thank you, Peloton, for thinking of everything. But yeah, very, very cool. In the meantime, whilst I stare at this bike, I actually have somewhere that I want to take you guys today, because as beautiful as the bike is, I actually do want something else to go in the living room, which is a foot poof to go here on the floor. Last night I was scanning on Wayfair. Oh, my belly rumbled. I was scanning on Wayfair and they had this chair. I will insert a picture of said chair. I have been swooning over this chair for months, literal months. And I have wanted it and I've wanted it, and I'm like, when that comes in stock in the UK, because it was US only, and I was like, when that comes in stock in the UK, I'm buying that chair because I need it in my house. Like, it's everything to complete my Nancy Myers dream. So I quickly, as soon as I saw that it was available, I don't even know how I found it. I think I just randomly went on Wayfair, or it just popped up, and I was like, oh my God, it's the chair. And I measured it all and put it all to measured everything. I literally moved the living room around trying to work out how it would look. And it's too big, which I decided in the end. So what I ended up doing was going on ChatGPT, and I put in all the dimensions of all the furniture that I currently have in the living room, and the size of the living room, and then this chair. And it just didn't look right, which upset me massively. Because I thought I'd kind of made progress. I was like, oh, a nice chair over, it was going to go over in the corner over there, and then a coffee table. And I was like, oh, it'll be perfect, just the right amount of furniture, places for people to sit, especially with 7 people coming for Christmas. But yeah, it's sadly too big. So I'm back to my original plan, which I always had in the back of my head. That was to put a lovely big kind of foot poof / coffee table in the middle of the room, and then probably 2 kind of like footstooly ottoman, not ottomans, what are we calling them? We'll call them footstools, by the window, just to kind of provide a little bit of balance to the room. So yeah, I want to go to a upholsterer's that I have found near me. I messaged the guy who did my bed, and if you've been here for a while, you'll know that he takes a very long time. And when he delivered my bed, I asked him if he could make me this foot poof, and he was like, yeah, absolutely. And I haven't heard from him. Like, he kind of followed up with a message at the start of October and was like, oh yeah, I can definitely do that for you. And then I replied straight away thinking, oh, he's on his phone, I'll message him. But I then heard nothing. And obviously we're now in November, and I would really like to have a footproof before Christmas. So I'm taking matters into my own hands, and I'm going to go and have a look at this upholsterer's near me and see if I can get a quote, and hopefully see if they can order the fabric that I want, because the fabric that I would like, if I can find the sample, I don't know if I threw the sample, no, I did not. The fabric I would like it to be in is this one, which is Linara at Neptune Smoke. I think it is a custom colour for Neptune. So I'm looking at that, and then I did also find some other options on a website called Footstools and More. They had these 2 options, which are a little bit more blue, but regardless, if I show you, they are still very nice. One's a linen, this is like a velour velvety one, and then this is a linen, and then this one here is obviously like a linen as well. And part of me is kind of leaning a little bit towards this like velour texture. I'm like, would this be quite nice? Like, or will it bother me that you can see finger marks in it? I don't know, but I think it's very pretty. Like, I like how it kind of makes the light bounce. But yes, I'm going to go and have a look at this, and I thought we could go together to go and have a look at that. And then we'll come home, and I want to do some lunch prep, because as you guys know, I'm trying to eat a bit more healthily. So we're going to go and we'll do that as well. And then I need to vacate the building for a few hours because, dare I say it, my cleaner is coming. Okay, my cleaner is coming. She always comes on a Tuesday. I think I spoke to you guys before about getting some help with things, and I have a cleaner who now comes once a week, and she cleans all the bathrooms, the skirting and the windows, and hoovers heavily for me. So I'm very grateful for her, honestly. Like, she helps a lot. I do kind of like the general of everything else, but she does those like bigger things, and it's really helping me, to be honest. It's really helping me kind of like stay in control of like the house. So that's great. So yeah, anyway, let me get my coat on and we will head to this upholsterer's and see if they can help me. I'm excited and I'm hopeful. So fingers crossed. We have arrived at our destination. I'm hopeful, very, very hopeful. Just got to work out how to get in. So we have managed to find this Neptune fabric in this Romo set. It is the Linara lead. And then I'm just having a look at some leather for some other bits that I'm going to do. And then I'm also going to have a look at these ones as well. But this place, it's lovely. And they're so nice as well. That was just the nicest experience ever. Like, she was the kindest lady. It's a little family run business, she was telling me. And yeah, she was so nice. Really, really helpful. You would have seen, I've actually just picked the fabric. So they had the fabric that I wanted, which is perfect. And then I picked some leather strapping to go around it because it's kind of what I want. And I've also said, rather than having it as like a solid block, could we make it so that I can lift up the lid so I can store things inside? Because as you guys know, I'm trying to like find ways to save space. Sorry, my car's just beeping at me from my seatbelt. I'm trying to find ways that I can like utilize space within the house, and I just think by having like a solid block in the middle of the living room floor is totally impractical. So it would be really handy to be able to have it so it has a lift lid, so I can at least put some toys inside it or blankets. Yeah, perfect. And then I also had been looking for some little footstools as well, because I want to provide some like seating underneath the window, which I told you, the cube storage, and I couldn't find any that I liked. They were all like that, what do you call it? Almost like a woven-y material, like a, I'll have to insert a picture of what I mean, but something like that there. So I knew what I wanted, and I just said, oh, do you think you could make these? And she was like, yeah, we can make those as well. So honestly, I've come away really, really excited. She's going to send a quote over to me either today or first thing tomorrow. She said like the guy who works in their workshop is like, he just loves his job basically, and she was like, he will get them done for you like as soon as the fabrics arrive. So she's like, it could be a matter of weeks. I was like, so before Christmas? She's like, before Christmas. I can't believe it. Like, I feel like it just feels like a weight's lifted. So I'm gonna wait for this quote to come through. Fingers crossed it's not a lot. I have good faith that I think it will be reasonably priced for the items that I want. And yeah, I literally, like, what a win, honestly. Like, I was dreading the fact that I couldn't get this fabric anywhere. I thought it was like specifically for Neptune, but it's not. They just renamed it. It's actually called Lead. Okay, if anyone wants to know, it's called Lead. So yeah, what a win. Right, it is now 1 o'clock. I am going to really quickly, I want to pop to Dunelm because I want to see I want to see if they have like a cabinet or something that I can put in my bathroom, because the bottles of products are just getting out of hand. So I want to find a cabinet I could put behind my toilet, or just some sort of shelving or something. So I'm going to have a quick pop in there. I believe they are also doing their tags for Christmas this year. I'm sure it has a more formal name, but I want to see if I can try and find a couple of those as well, because I think it would be really nice to go and do that with the children, like get some tags, talk to the children about it, and then go shopping for like these little things. So I'll tell you more about it when we get there, but yeah, leaving here feeling very happy. Second location we have arrived at. So this is what I wanted to come and get. It's called Delivering Joy. So you can pick a tag, buy or make a gift, and then you drop it off in store. And then they have all these different tags that you can pick from. So you can either just buy this, pay £5, £25, £50, £100, or you can pick up a tag. So here we've got a adult female who would like some nice toiletries, cozy socks and tasty chocolates. We'll take that for her. And then we have another adult female who would like a nice toiletry set, some cozy socks and some warm gloves. Probably take that one too. Got some more as well. Lots of adult females. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to take all of them. I literally can't leave any of them behind. They are the only ones left. I'm gonna take all of them. Please bring your gift back to store by the 15th. Right, let's do all of them, because there's no way I'm letting any of these ladies not have something. All of them. Right, all secured. I love gift giving, so yes, we're taking all of them. So I've also been looking for some wrapping paper, and I wanted it to be tartan to go with my sort of Nancy Meyers, Ralph Lauren theme for Christmas, and this is perfect. It's got blue hints in it too, so I'm going to get a couple of rolls of this. You get 12 meters for £3, which seems like a really good deal. Normally I get the girls like a wrapping paper from Father Christmas, but the only option they have is the blue one, and they won't like blue. I think I might have some left over in the cupboard, so I might check that when I get home. But yes, oh look, they've also got some lovely big bows. Wow. Look at these, the striped one's so nice. This is gorgeous too. Dunelm, you are not disappointing me today. Something else I've been wanting to get for a long time is like a rug to go by the back door to that I can put in the washing machine to kind of catch all the dirt that comes off the dog. I might be totally crazy, but I might get this one. I think I might go for that one because you can wash it as well. Just because she's making such a mess in that utility room. I just don't like the stripy ones. I still haven't found a cabinet though, which is obviously what I came for. I've got some really nice rugs too. I'm not looking, I'm walking away. Walking away. Okay, everything's secured. I ended up picking up 5 gift tags. They were the last ones on the tree, and they are all for adult female. Adult female, some nice toiletries and hair products. Adult female, some nice toiletries, cozy socks and tasty chocolates. Adult female, some lovely toiletries and hair products. I've got a nice toiletry set, some cozy socks and warm gloves, and some nice toiletries, tasty products and warm gloves. It actually makes me really sad. Yeah. So these have all got to be back by the 15th of the 11th. I assume Dunelm restock that tree on a daily basis with like different things. So if anyone else would like to go and do this, please do. I don't think you don't need to spend a lot. Like I plan on spending probably £20 on each of these ladies because I think they deserve it, and I'm in a very fortunate and grateful position that I'm able to do this, if you know what I mean. And mostly it's because of you guys watching these videos will pay for that. And yeah, I feel incredibly lucky that I can go and do that for someone, and it will just make their Christmas. So I'm probably going to head to B&M and a few other places and maybe just see what kind of like extra nice bits I've got at home that I've been sent from companies and stuff, because I get stuff, so we'll pop them in as well as like a bonus. But yeah, it honestly just makes me so sad, but I guess it's just the world that we live in nowadays. So yeah, they're secured. I've got a mat for the back door, I've got the wrapping paper I wanted, and I also picked up the big giant burgundy bow because I was like, that will look so beautiful on my front door. So that's that. I'm now going to head home and do my food prep and also lay this rug out on the floor, pick up Phoebe, and then we're going to head to my mum's. I'm now home. I'm going to make the high protein chicken pesto wrap parcels recommended by M the nutritionist. I've got my chicken that I made with you guys the other day. Sorry for all the banging, sorry. I'm just gonna try and shred this up a little bit so we can put that in the parcels. I'm hoping this is going to make me more than one, so I can then have it tomorrow as well. Would be really good. So I'm just gonna, I don't know if this is going to shred. It might just be that it's cut finely. Oh, it is shredding. Good, thank you. Keep thinking about these parcel things, like they're delivering joy. I need to come up with a way that I can spread more joy. That's what I've decided. I'm going to have a brainstorm on it because I just simply can't have it. My heart doesn't allow for that to be the world that I live in. I want to make a change. It's Michael Jackson who sings that, right? He says you've got to start by looking at the man in the mirror. Oh dear. Right, this is my chicken done anyway. Changing the subject completely. Right, we're going to put the chicken in. Chicken. And I'm sure that's not 80 grams. Okay, fine. Right, we need 2 heaped tablespoons of low-fat cottage cheese. I have never in my life eaten cottage cheese that I'm aware of. A lot of people say once you do it, you don't go back, but I'm not going to start trying it today, like on its own. But yeah, cottage cheese, 20 grams of feta. We're not measuring, we are kind of winging this because I don't have the time. So let's see how we get on. We've got crumbled feta, 20 grams. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. Crumble, crumble. Crumble, crumble, crumble. 1 teaspoon of green pesto in. Half a teaspoon of garlic granules. I actually made one of these last night. It was a king prawn one, and it was really, really good. It was like king prawn with gnocchi, a can of cherry tomatoes, some pesto, mozzarella, and spinach, and it was really, really good. I cannot lie. Like, I have some that I'm going to have this evening. But yeah, it was really, really nice. I just think you can't go wrong with the nutritionist. If you don't follow her, I will link her down in the description. She just does like the nicest tasting food. Some of it is a bit of a pain to make, coming from me who dislikes cooking greatly, but most of it is very, very nice. I feel like I've wasted a lot of this. I'm gonna right. Some spring onion. Phoebe's sitting down here on the floor next to me, just like, what are you doing, mummy? A small handful of fresh basil and a handful of spinach, all chopped apparently. So probably need a bigger knife, but we're gonna just see how we go. I'll do that. Spinach. Small handful. We'll go for this much basil because I don't necessarily like the flavour a huge amount. I like the smell, but this is so bad. Thank goodness you guys can't see. But anyway, voila. And we're going to mix that all together. Very green. Ooh, look at this. Oopsie. Right. Should start a series called Bad Cooking with Jess. Right, that's that. We're gonna get a wholemeal wrap and then we're gonna fold it up like a parcel and put it in the air fryer. Et voila. It's done. I'm just gonna cut it open and I think I'm gonna have to take this to go, because I need to get out the door. But it's crunchy on the outside, like it should be. Looks nice and warm and runny on the middle. Looks okay, right? Oh, it's so hot. So hot, I just burnt my tongue. Right. She was like, I'm gonna take this to go. And then she proceeds to try it and then burns her tongue. Standard me. Right, I'm gonna just put this in the dishwasher. I'm gonna wrap that to take it in the car, and I'll eat that at my mum's. Get the dog in the car and get out of the house so that my lovely cleaner can come in. We have an ongoing joke, me and my cleaner. She always says that I don't have enough cleaning cloths. So I went to B&M the other day and I bought the biggest giant bundle of cleaning cloths you've ever seen. So I've left them out on the side of her too. Right, where will I see you next? I don't know, we'll find out. It's like a mystery. So I've dragged myself to the gym. Not somewhere I come very often, but I'm feeling inspired today with the Peloton bike arriving, and I just need to stretch a little bit. I'm going to take it really, really easy, but yeah, wish me luck. Good morning. Welcome to a brand new day. I need to give you a rundown, I realised, on how the gym went yesterday. As I said to you guys, I was going to take it very, very easy, and that's exactly what I did. I was very conscious of listening to my body and making sure that I didn't overdo it, get my heart rate too high, or anything else in between. So I used lighter weights. I made sure that I didn't do anything that involved my head going downwards, if you know what I mean. Like, we were supposed to be doing like deadlifts and like planks and all sorts, push-ups and whatever. So I just kind of made sure that I was always kind of upright in some way or at an incline, and that did seem to really help. There was a couple of moments where I was like, right, just stop, take a minute, breathe, and yeah, that's what I did. I'm really glad I went. I feel like I needed to. It's so good for like my mind. It's quite funny, isn't it? Because it's like, it hurts my brain, but it's good for my mind. I'm sure that's probably got some fancy word of what it's called, but I can't think of it right now. But yeah, I'm really glad that I went. I do feel a lot better for it. And then I had such a nice evening. Do you know, like, I then went with my mum's and I had dinner with her and my stepdad, and then I just came home and I sat on my sofa in my dressing gown and my pajamas with a face mask on, and I watched Grey's Anatomy, like the new season, or I watched one episode. I needed to know if Link died, basically. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, I had a very nice evening. I went to bed early as well, which was lovely and much needed. And I feel great today. I feel really, really good today. I've had a nice big glass of water. I've had my Simprove, and I'm now making myself a lovely little breakfast using the granola that I made in the last video. And voila, it looks like this. I feel like you guys are going to hold me accountable for making sure that I eat healthy and look after myself. So yeah, let this be a note that if you see me eating bad things, then you can tell me off, okay? But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I also think when I put on like a face of makeup, I instantly feel better, like 100 times better. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat this off camera, and then I'm going to show you what's in these parcels behind me, because I have got the cutest idea that I'm going to do for Olivia this Christmas, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Okay, so basically, I was thinking about how I can give Olivia a load of books. Cat and the dog. How I can give Olivia loads of books for Christmas without it being like, here's a ton of books. Here you go, darling, Merry Christmas. And what I decided was that I wanted to create her a book advent calendar. Would be really, really nice. So I asked over on Instagram kind of, what books would you recommend for a 10-year-old who has a reading age of like between 12 to 13. And she also is quite mature and quite understanding of things too. So I was like sort of slightly more advanced books for her age. But also books that she would enjoy as well. Like currently, I think I've spoken to you guys before, she's reading The Hunger Games and she's really loving them. She's currently on the last book. She's read all of the Harry Potter books. She really loves Lottie Brooks. There's a few others. Jacqueline Wilson, she's read all of those. I got her the box set for that last Christmas. Anyway, kind of where we're at. So I asked my audience what kind of books they thought she might enjoy. And we came up with a few ideas, which I'm excited about and I hadn't even considered. So first up, we've got Philip Pullman's his dark materials. So you've got the Northern Lights, the Subtle Knife, and the Amber Spyglass. I don't even think she's even heard of these, so I'm sure she will absolutely love them. And then what Olivia really does enjoy is when there's like a movie or a series that she can watch alongside reading the book. So I know that there is a TV program that goes with these, so I will introduce her to that after she's finished reading them, if you know what I mean. But I think she will really enjoy that. I remember reading those as a kid and I really liked them. And then someone recommended this author, Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and you have The Naturals. So you've got Killer Instinct, All in Bad Blood, and The Naturals. And these are like voted New York Times #1. And they're about, they're like Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So Catty is natural at reading people, piecing together the tiniest details. She can tell you who you are and what you want, but it's not a skill that she's ever taken seriously until the FBI comes knocking. They've begun a classified program that uses exceptional teenagers to crack infamous cold cases, and they need Cassie. Like, Olivia loves when she went on holiday like 2 years ago, her nanny bought her a adult themed like murder mystery book and she absolutely loved it. I was a bit like, I don't know if you should be reading this, but she loved it, so she will really enjoy these. She just loves reading, okay? And then on a bit of a more light-hearted side, someone also recommended these horsey books, because Olivia does also love horses. So you've got Jessie and the Star Rider, Ellie and the Pony Camp Mystery, and the Starlight Stables Gang. And I've literally just realised that Jessie was my childhood name. Like, my dad still calls me Jessie, and Ellie was my sister's childhood name. So that's very cute. So she'll love that. So I think I have one more. Hang on. I have one more. I also got her the Sisterhood of Travelling Pants as well. We watched the movie the other day and she really loved the movie, so I thought she'll love the book too. What she always says to me, she doesn't mind watching the movie because it always misses things out that are actually in the book, so she kind of like doesn't mind watching the movie and then reading the book. She says it's kind of like a nice teaser. So yeah, we've got those. So I've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books. And then I also got her the David Walliams new Christmas book because she'll really enjoy that. And I think I got her one more already. So one of those will go in her elf box. Like, so on the 1st of December, I do like an elf arrival box for the girls, and it normally has like pajamas, a couple of like little activities, a book, and obviously the elf. So I will put one of those books with that. And then the rest of them, I'm going to wrap them all up and number them. And then hopefully, I'm sort of hoping I could maybe use like the structure of one of these boxes and like kind of like put the books inside. Maybe I need a smaller one, but it would then be like a sort of an advent calendar book with them all numbered. I think that'll be so cute, and I think she'll just really enjoy it. So it's like a 12 days of Christmas advent calendar. But yeah, I'll wrap them all up with you and show you the finished look. But I'm just really excited to give it to her, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And then alongside that, I've also got a couple of things in here that I'm putting towards making a little gift for my friends for Christmas, like my 2 best friends. So I've got them a mug each, and then I'm going to like build a little mug with some bits inside for it. I think they'll really like that too. So yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it, when you just start thinking about other people, and I'm such a gift giver, as you guys know. So speaking of which, these have been plaguing me, my mind, and I've decided that I'm gonna go with you guys to B&M today, and we're gonna put these together because I just want them to be perfect, basically. So we're gonna go and do that this morning, and yeah, I'm really excited. Honestly, they have really truly been plaguing my mind, and I feel like when I go to drop these off, I'm gonna have to pick up more. I'm just gonna have to, because in my head, these adult females are, like, to me, they are mums who won't necessarily get anything this Christmas, and all they want are some toiletries and some socks, gloves, and some chocolate. And I'm just like, it honestly breaks my heart. It really does. I hate the idea of people not receiving a gift on like a special occasion, like Christmas or birthdays or Mother's Day, things like that. And I'm having a brainstorm at the moment of how I can change that for some people. So watch this space. But yeah, these have honestly been on my mind. So let's go and get these lovely ladies a gift. We have arrived at B&M, heaven on earth. So I think the first thing we need to get are gift bags. So I need 5 gift bags. I'm just going to decide which ones. I think these look kind of cute, but I might go for these ones. This is why I just love B&M. Like, they've got all these lovely Nivea sets. They've also got some Radox sets and Dove. And then I have picked up one of these. I think this is lovely. You get a body oil. This is a face wash, and then a day cream and a night cream. Like, how lovely is that? So the next thing is cozy socks. There's so many cozy socks. I think you can't really go wrong with like neutral ones. The grey is very nice. They are nice too. I might just get one of each. But they're very cute. Oh, there's some gloves. We needed gloves. Thermal gloves. Let's get one of those. And there's another one. I needed 2. They will definitely keep their hands warm. Yes. Okay, we are home from B&M, and I definitely went over budget, but I'm not sad about it because I got everything that I wanted to get plus more. And I just feel like my heart was very, very full walking around there. And what was actually even nicer was I saw my cousin and we had a good old chat. I haven't seen her for so long. So it was really, really nice to have a little catch up with her. But then she ended up helping me as well, pick out some of the bits, which was very, very nice. So yeah, as I said, I did get probably a lot more than I needed to, but I'm really happy with it. I think that it's a lovely little haul, and I think we're going to have some very happy ladies, I have to say. So I'll talk you all through what I ended up picking up in a moment. I'll just get it all out of the bag first, because there's quite a lot. So I'm just going to sort out their tags with their relevant things. So we've got nice toiletries, cozy socks, and tasty chocolates. So for the toiletries, I ended up getting all of them this Nivea set. And then for her chocolates, I got this Cadbury's favourite selection. I don't really think you can go wrong. It's got chocolate fingers, a chocolate bar, chocolate buttons, and a twirl, which is very nice. And they're all like full sized as well. So I thought that was really nice. And then she wanted some cozy socks. So we got these cozy socks. And then I got everyone a set of these eye masks to go underneath. I got them all a foot mask and a hand mask, which I thought were very nice and like Christmassy. I got them all a deodorant, all a pack of cotton pads, and a micellar water as well. So looks a little bit like this. So we'll put her tag with that and then do another one. So the next one is some nice toiletries and hair products. So again, she's got the Nivea thing, and then hair products I found quite tricky, to be honest. So I got hair conditioner and shampoo, and then also a nice hair mask, a Garnier hair mask. And then obviously she then gets the same as what everyone else has, which is this eye masks, cotton pads, foot mask, and a hand mask. So this will be her little set. Hang on, where am I going to put this one? Let's move over here. Better put her tag with that, otherwise I'll forget. Then the next one is nice toiletries, some cozy socks and some cozy gloves. These were the gloves that I picked up, the thermal gloves. I need to remember to take the prices off everything. Then she gets micellar water, deodorant, rounds, this, and this. That's another one. Done. And then the last one is hair products. And then the last one is some toiletries and hair products again. So just the same hair products as before. And there we go. I honestly love this. I just love it. It makes me so happy. I feel like that is a nice little haul. Let me show you the piles. So here are the 5 piles for the 5 women. Yeah, I'm really happy. Like, I think there's some really nice stuff in here and I'm sure they'll love it. And yeah, I've checked the Dunelm website and it says that we don't wrap these items. They wrap them, but we just put them in a gift bag. So I've got their gift bags. I'm going to sit here and I'll take all the prices of everything and then attach their tag to the bag. And that will be it. And then hopefully I should have some time actually to just quickly go and drop these off at Dunelm. But yeah, my heart feels very full doing this is all I have to say. So here we have our 5 bags for our 5 lovely women. I am now going to go take these to Dunelm just so that I know that they're delivered. So I'm going to get back in my car and go and drop them off and then come back and I want to have a de-autumn session. So we'll do that together as well. That's the bags all dropped off. Oh, makes me a little bit emotional. I don't really know why, but it's just nice to be able to give back, right? It's nice to be able to help people who otherwise wouldn't have anything. I really enjoyed it. I feel like that has just been the most productive and lovely morning. I've just really enjoyed like sorting that out and thinking like what would be nice. Yeah, so as I said, it's a big thank you to you guys as well, because without you guys watching these videos, like none of this would be possible. So yeah, we have collectively made 5 women hopefully a little bit happier this Christmas. So yeah, good job, well done. I did look on the tree and there were no more tags, but I think I might pop back another day and just see if there are any more. As I said, like the whole reason I went was I wanted to get some for children so that I can do it with the girls so that they can experience the same feeling that I'm feeling, I guess, like of kind of giving and how nice that makes you feel when you realise that other people are less fortunate than you. So I definitely will pop back and have a look and see if there are any more, but for today that was very nice. So I'm now going to head home and as I said, we're going to have a quick autumn declutter or a sort of ready for Christmas reset, get all the autumn decks put away, and then I feel like we can start really talking about Christmas a bit more and going through all the Christmas decorations. So I'll see you guys at home. Okay, we are now home and I have this ginormous box of cleaning stuff. Whoa, right. So this was very kindly sent to me from B&M and Joy of Clean. It's their new Woodland Whispers collection, and inside it's got so many incredible things. So we've got the Flash Spray Wipe Done, which is the holy grail in the Woodlands Whisper scent. Honestly, it does smell really good. It's kind of like piney. It's really nice. We've got some floor cleaner, some Flash floor cleaner. We've got Fairy. Can't go wrong with Fairy. We've got some Fairy dishwash tablets. Love. And then we've got a plug-in and some plug-in refills. So my house is going to smell like a Christmassy wonderland. And so are my bathrooms, because we've also got Fairy bathroom. And then we have the air mist Febreze as well. Or Febreze bathroom, not Fairy bathroom. Wow, wow, wow. Right. If this doesn't inspire me to just do a little tiny bit of cleaning, I don't know what will. Like, my cleaner did come yesterday and she did do a fantastic job. So I'm just going to have a little freshen up. I want to wipe down the surfaces, so we're going to do that, and just put all of these away. I also need to refresh my plugins, so I'll do that too. I'm going to put this in the downstairs toilet. So yes, lovely. Honestly, it does smell absolutely incredible. Very pine scented. Lovely, lovely. So if you guys would like to get any of this, it is available in B&M. They did kindly send this to me as a PR package for transparency. I always find it really weird saying these things, because I just think, I don't know, like, it's part of my job, isn't it? It's my job at the end of the day. But yes, I'm always very fortunate to receive all of this stuff. And to be honest, a lot of this I do end up kind of like giving to friends and family, because I'm like, hey, do you want some Febreze? Because I have quite a lot. And it's always very much welcomed. I just don't think you can ever go wrong with just giving people free cleaning products. But I love using them as well. And to be honest, I have run out of a few of these things. So yay, let's do a little bit of cleaning. And I also want to put away all the autumn decor that's out, like the pumpkins, the placemats, like the autumnal branches and things. There's not a huge amount that I got out anyway. So I'm just going to put all of those away. And that will be a wrap. So I'll just leave this vlog here and you guys can watch me clean in peace. Thank you so much for watching, as always. It's been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed this vlog. Like, I feel like it's just a nice vlog, and I've just really enjoyed every moment of it. So I hope you guys have as well. And I will see you on Sunday for another vlog where we are going to start talking about all things Christmas. Yay! Right, bye guys, have a lovely rest of your week.